Hey guys, DVD update here for another week at the Real DVD Watchers. You might notice a setting change, and that's because I'm in my dad's office in the basement because people are visiting right now from church. There's a ton load of people up there. And it's my day. I always wait to the last second to do this shit, and that rather makes for good video or bad. But the reason people are upstairs from church is because my dad's having back surgery next week, next Thursday, I believe, and so they're all visiting with him and whatnot. And so that means next week, after my dad has major back surgery, there'll be a lot of people from church coming in and out of my house and stuff, which kind of impedes on my video making. And I'll let them know that. No, I won't. But so yeah, awesome. Shall we get started? This video is dedicated to ABC123 Lulz. Your comments are very inspirational. Keep on trucking, man, and you motivate me to make videos and be a better person. ABC123 Lulz, you are the bomb. With that out of the way, what did I see? Yeah, I got 2 jobs, so if I'm not sleeping or eating, then I'm sleeping or eating or working. But so I find it very hard to get through a movie in one sitting and stuff like that, and I hate really breaking it up. But that's the side point. Last night was my day off. I only get 1 day off a week. Poor me. But anyway, I saw Star Trek, the new Star Trek movie. I saw with my mom, a very late showing. I don't want to get too much into it. I've never been a Star Trek fan. I've never watched any of the series, any of the movies. So it really holds no sentimental value to me whatsoever, so they can do whatever they want with it. No, I would, you know, I'm a little informed on that kind of stuff, but whatever. I overall liked the movie. There was some nice action bits. Of course, I love the Simon Pegg bit. Love that guy. He played Scotty. It's great that they brought back the original Spock, not just as a cameo, but he pretty much was a full-on character, which is great. He talks to himself, which is kind of weird and stuff like that. They did the, ooh, space-time continuum stuff. Let's go back in space and forward, and now there's 2 timelines, and they altered everybody's destiny or some such shit. I've learned with Dragon Ball Z, really, you should not do the time capsule, go back in time, back and forth time, 2 separate lines now are made in alternate universes, because sometimes it gets confusing, but this movie was fine, whatever. I know it broke some canon or whatever. I'm not a Star Trek fan, so it's all good. But overall, it's really great. You know, you get to see James Tiberius Kirk from when he was a little baby and was saved by his dad, and grow up and whatnot. Skips around through different parts of his childhood, and to when he enlists in the Federation. I don't know what they call it. I'm sorry, but anyway, great movie. I liked it overall. I give it about 7 out of 8. I probably won't see it again, and I probably will not pick it up either. It's nothing special to me. Everyone is like saying it's really great, and I mean it's good, but you know, nothing special in my opinion. My mom said it was okay, but it was slow in parts, so that's her opinion on it. Asked her if she wanted to say it on video, and she said no. So there you go. You know, camera shy people. Gotta love them. Next up, I was able to pull off this one though. I watched Nightbreed. Clive Barker's Nightbreed. So yeah, this is I actually like this one a lot. This actually has David Cronenberg in it as an actor. I love him in this movie. He was very, very great. He should really act in more movies. So yeah, David Cronenberg, very good in this movie. You guys should check it out. The monsters and their makeup and, you know, their masks and whatnot are kind of comical and stuff, so really can't take this movie too seriously when it comes to that aspect. But overall, it's a decent movie. I give it probably about a 7 out of 10 as well. This movie is basically broken up into 3 sections, or so my mind thought. Thought up these sections that it's broken up into. First section is, you know, establishing the characters, what's going down. The second part is you go to the monster underworld of Midian, which is kind of cool. It's in a cemetery and whatnot. And you escape from that or whatnot. And the third part is basically going back to Midian and having an ultimate battle between the police officers and hick folk of the town, the town over, and the monsters. An epic battle. It's not that epic, but it's a battle. The monster designs are pretty cool. I like it. I like their over-the-top features and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good movie. Check it out. I know I didn't go too much into plot, but just check it out or watch the trailer. Yeah, so do that, because this video is probably already over its time limit. Also, I started Buffy season 4. Actually, 4 weeks ago or something like that. Some crazy long time ago. I made it up to season 4 and watched the first episode of Buffy season 4, which is the one where she starts college, obviously, or not so obvious to some people, I guess. Whatever. And loving it so far. I'm on disc 5. I started it up again, shotgunning it, and I'm on disc 5. I think Seth Green, as Oz, kind of had like an abrupt ejection. I don't know if he was like written off the show, he had to go do other stuff, so they quickly wrote him off, or that was his plan all along, or if he comes back, because I haven't finished the season, but it's not seeming like so. I'm not sure, but I don't like Riley as a character, or maybe I don't like that. I don't know what it is about him. I really don't, that I don't like about him, but I just don't. You know, sometimes it's like that. You just don't like a character. Maybe it's because of the actor, or maybe it's not, or maybe it's just because of the character, but you can't really pinpoint what it is you don't like about him, but whatever. Take him or leave him. Good season thus far. Not my favorite. I really can't pinpoint my favorite season. I would have to go back and look, which I'm going to rewatch all of this again with Angel, with my mom, so, but not for way far down the line, because I still got a bunch of seasons on both to go. Oh, and I also watched Rocky Horror Picture Show for the second time ever with my brother, who gave me weird glances and kept saying, "Really?" Over and over throughout the movie, and at the end he was like, "Really? Are you for real?" And then he left. So he didn't like it too much. I loved it the second time. I checked out the DVD special features just, you know, to do something different this time, and I was like, "Oh, sweet, outtakes," because I really like outtakes when they improv and do, you know, start busting up and mess up lines and stuff like that. So I'm like, cool, outtakes for this movie. Not so much, because the outtakes are really just alternate takes that they shot from different angles of each scene, which is kind of pointless to me. Why would I want to see that? I guess it's kind of cool that they still had that around. But there is one that actually a character like messes up their lines and everyone starts to laugh, but it immediately shuts off. I guess back in the 70s, they were totally uptight about saving film or whatnot, and as soon as someone messed up, like, cut that fucking camera off, man, you're wasting money. But, shit, I've rambled on, haven't I? It always happens. But this has been a DVD update for another week in the Real DVD Watchers. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'll see you next week, and I'll see you when I see you.